Hey guys, it is Saturday at almost 10 p.m. and I'm gonna do a 24-hour readathon. Isn't that exciting? And you're probably like, why don't you just wait and start it at midnight? Because tomorrow is Sunday and I can't stay up that late. Really, I was supposed to start at 7, but I had to eat dinner and like do some stuff, so I haven't started. But I guess technically I did, because I did read earlier when my friend was still here, because she was over here until like dinner or whatever. And I'm up on page like 150 of The Box in the Woods by Maureen Johnson, but my husband's out of town and I can't read a book like that while I'm by myself because it's scary. So I can't keep reading. The reason I was still reading it is because when my friend was here, she was also reading her book. So we were like sitting, chilling, reading together, and it was cute. And she's like, you're gonna have to like get to a stopping point because I have to go and you can't read that while I'm not here. And I'm like, I know, you're right. Because I kept like gasping and she'd be like, what? And I'd be like, oh my God, it's so scary. And all that stuff. So anyway, so I have been reading. I had to take a bit of a break to have dinner and do all that kind of stuff. That I'm gonna read right now is Ivory Ebertine's Letter to the World by Ashley Herring Blake, because this is like a book I have from the library, and I'm really excited because it's about a girl that's finding out that she likes girls, but also her family lost their house to a tornado because they live in Tornado Alley. And as someone who lived in Tornado Alley, I think it's just something that like you can relate to if you've ever had to go like hide in a closet or a bathroom or whatever because there's like a tornado going on. Like you know how scary that shit is, especially if you're like young. If you're a kid, you're like, ooh, that shit's scary. So I just think it's gonna be fun and I'm excited about it. And I've already read the first chapter, so I'm on like page 9 because I just like to try the first chapter out to see if it's something I'm gonna like. And I think I am gonna really like this. This is I think it's actually pretty short. Yeah, it's barely 300 pages, so I really don't think that this will take me very long to read. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and read some of this and see how that goes. Also, the other book I have in the library I really want to read. It's the second book in the Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter series, because I've read the first one, but I have the second one out from the library, and I really want to start that, but I want to read this first just because I think this is going to be a good palate cleanse from The Box in the Woods, because you really can't get any further from what that fucked up shit is than this cute fucking middle grade. Like, you can't get further, you know what I mean? So I think this is gonna be what I read right now because it's gonna keep me from losing my mind. Oh, and I got my hair cut. You see? We're stunning. Our hair is kind of short. I mean, it's not super short, it's just kind of short, because my hair was like down to like right there. Now it's like right here. But what they cut off was basically just all my dead ends. Like, I had a bunch of hair that was just like not having it. So I just wanted to make sure, I just wanted to get it healthy. I had not had a haircut since before the pandemic, so it was time. And I also got my bangs trimmed up, thankfully, because like I was about to die with my bangs. I probably need to go through and trim them up just a little bit, but for the most part, it's looking pretty good. I'm looking pretty cute, if I do say so myself. I think I don't really have a TBR for this. I'm kind of just picking up whatever I want to read. So right now it's going to be this book, and then again later I think I'm going to start the European Travels, whatever the rest of that title is, and just see how I'm going. And I'll talk to you later. I'm crying. I just finished Ivory Ebertine's Letter to the World, and I'm really emotional. Wow. It was a really good book, you guys. It was definitely a 5 out of 5. But, like, this book, like, I just wish this had been around when I was this age, because this would have been like life-saving. Yeah. Oh my god. I related so much, and I could just feel Ivy so strongly, and I related so much to her because she was just really going through it like I did, and I don't know, I'm really upset. I mean, I'm not upset, I'm just like, it was just really beautiful, and I'm touched, and it's just like, and yeah, again, I just really wish this had been around when I was her age, because I can't even imagine how different things would have been for me if it had. I'm happier that I bought one of Ashley Herring Blake's books. It's her other middle grade one, the like summery looking one. I don't remember the name of it right now, but I bought that today at half price, so I have that, so I can read that whenever I want, which is exciting because, oh my god, this was so good. Yeah, it was so good. It was so beautiful. And it only took me like 2 hours to read because I was so engrossed in it. I literally didn't get up to do anything. I sat here and I read the entire thing in like one sitting. I didn't do anything else. So that's pretty impressive. So yeah, one book down for the 24-hour readathon. It's like midnight right now. I'm probably about to put on a 24-hour reading vlog because I like to watch those when I'm like doing my own because it's inspiration. So I'm probably gonna put one of those on, and I'm gonna sort my laundry because I need to do laundry tomorrow, but I want to go ahead and sort the laundry, that way it's like ready to go. That way in the morning when I get up and stuff, I can just go ahead and like immediately take it down to the facility and like get it started. That way I don't have to like wait on machines and get it going. That way I can get it done first thing. And then, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I might go to bed. I don't know if I'm gonna stay up because I'm kind of sleepy and I read a whole book, so I kind of feel like I'm justified. Update you guys later. Hello. I am here to give you an update. So it's like 9:30 on Sunday morning, and as you saw from my previous clip, I did finish one book already. I finished Ivy Aberdene's Letter to the World. I loved it. I cried. Yeah. Then after that, I did go ahead and start European travel for Monstrous Gentlewoman, like I said I would. I only read the first chapter though because it was like 30 pages, so I'm on page like 28 right now. And yeah, I love these books. They're so good. But you know what I didn't realize? This is like 700 pages. And I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna read that for a 24-hour readathon. Wow, aren't I smart? Aren't I smart? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I started it. I was supposed to do some projects that I did not end up doing because I had much all day instead, which was good because like we were productive. I got shit I needed at the store. We got our hair cut. You know, we did, and we went hiking and like, you know, we did all the things. But I just wasn't at home and like doing the stuff I needed to be doing around here. So that means today I need to do it because my husband's out of town until tomorrow. So I have like uninterrupted time to do whatever I want to do, which means that I'm going to, one of the main things I want to do is I want to like reorganize the kitchen because I'm in a much smaller kitchen than I'm used to, which means I need to like figure out a way to like store stuff that's not so chaotic, because there's this one drawer that has all my all my like spatulas and spoons and stirring spoons and like all that kind of stuff in it, and also my measuring cups, and it is just a nightmare. So I need to redo that drawer. There's another drawer next to it that I don't have too much in, and I think I just need to reorganize that one as well, and then I can maybe get it to where I can have it nice, neat, organized. So that's like my main project. I really want to get the kitchen done. I don't update you guys later. I suck. I have not read any more of my book at all today. So yeah, but I've done some writing. I'm about to do some more writing today, kicking ass on that. And I have read, I just haven't read any of my book. I've been reading fan fiction because I've been really in my feelings about Dominic Toretto and Brian O'Connor today, and I can't stop. They're all I care about. I don't care about anything else in the entire world. They're all I care about. So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm probably about to sit here and do some writing just because that's kind of what I'm in the mood to do, because I've been reading fan fiction for like a few hours at this point because I just got really into it, and I don't know, nothing will ever be as good as reading fan fiction. It's just the best. Even when I'm like, should I stop and do something else? But it's like, no, why would I? I'm having a good time, you know? And I've tried to be more conscientious of that now. It's like, if you're having a good time, why stop what you're doing? You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go so I can do some writing. So basically my 24-hour readathon was kind of a hit, kind of not. I mean, I did finish an entire book in a couple hours, but then I really didn't do any more reading. Well, of books. Again, I've read so many fanfics in this time period. A lot of them. And then I've marked a couple for mark for later just because they're longer ones. Although I'm about to start this really long one here in a minute because it sounds so good and I'm so excited. And yeah, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go so I can write and I don't know, update you guys later. Maybe this will just turn into a weekly vlog. Guys, I just wanted to update you on my reading. It's Wednesday morning. I'm about to have to leave for work. There's been like a family emergency. There's been like, I don't know. I can't talk about it, but some bad shit's going down, so if I seem a little, that's why, and I can't tell you why right now, but it's some bad shit that's going on, so. But anyway, let's just talk about reading because, yeah. So I listened to Mindhunter and I finished the audiobook yesterday and it was pretty good. I gave it like a 4 out of 5 just because there were parts of it that I'm just like, why are we talking about this? But it was good for the most part. And then I'm listening to Killer Across the Table right now because of the narrator, which is John Groff, which is the guy that played Jesse in Glee. And he's also the king in Hamilton, and he's also Kristoff in Frozen, and he's like one of the biggest like Broadway stars. Like his singing voice is amazing, but also just his speaking voice in general is great. So it's really fun to listen to him like narrate it. I even slowed it down. You guys know I listen to my audiobooks at 3 times speed because for me people talk too slow. But for him, I slowed it down to like 2.7 because I just want to hear his voice. And him at 2.7 sounds like he's speaking normally to me. So I know that sounds crazy. Some people are like, how do you listen to that? Like they think it just sounds like robots. But for me, it actually sounds like normal people speaking. So I know that's a little weird, but that's just me. And then I also finished The Box in the Woods last night. And I gave it a 4 out of 5. I just didn't like this one as much as I liked the other ones in the series, and I think that has to do with the fact that the other first 3 in the series, we were trying to solve the same mystery throughout all the first 3 books, and I felt like we really got to know the case, and we knew all the ins and outs just like Stevie did, and we were like super invested because we had spent so much time trying to figure it out. But then this one, the whole thing wraps up in one book, and I think that was really a disservice because we didn't get to get all the ins and outs and all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that they are going back to Ellingham, so I'm hoping that when we go back to Ellingham, it's going to be more like the first 3 books where we're kind of spending more time on like a specific case and like going through it that way, because I think that's just better, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm still going to read the books regardless, and it was still a 4 out of 5. It's just all the other books in that series got a 5 out of 5 for me. Like, they're standouts. So it was just a little, the tone and just the book itself was just a little off from the previous 3, and so yeah, that's it. But I still did really enjoy it. I love those characters. I love Stevie, and yeah, it was pretty good though. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break from all these dark ass books though, because again, like I said, there's like some shit going on, and like I'm stressed. Gotta go. Bye. Hello. I'm coming at you from the hammock on the patio. What's up? Also, did I ever show you guys this? Look how pretty it is out here. It's pretty nice. So I had some time this morning, to like kind of hang out. That's why I usually wake up early, is just so I have like some time before I have to go to work to just kind of like chill and do a couple things I want to do or whatever. And I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna go lay out on the hammock and play my Switch. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been great. It's really nice to just have time to do that in the morning before having to go to work. It just feels like really, really nice. So, highly recommend, if you guys can, like, wake up a little earlier than you need to. That way you can, like, have some time in the morning to do what you want. It's more Persona 5, which is just, it's so good. It's so good. Even when I die and I'm angry about it, I'm still just like, I just want to keep playing. And that's not the case. Normally, if I die and I lose some progress, I get really fucking angry and then I just stop playing the game for a while. But like Persona 5, every day I think about Persona 5. Like, I think about it every single fucking day. And it's just such a good game because I just cannot stop thinking about it, you guys. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. Some of that, and then the game I've been playing this morning and that I started last night is Digimon Cybersleep. That's the game that Seth's been playing on his computer. And it's on the Switch. So we were talking about it last night because we were watching Cowboy Bebop, and one of the episodes we watched had like this hacker kid. And it was really funny. And and then he was telling me, he's like, you know, that's what my game basically is. It's like Pokemon, it's like hackers with Pokemon. And I'm like, which they're Digimon, but like, it's got that same kind of a vibe. And I was like, oh my god, that sounds so good. And so, I just chose my Digimon in the game. I'm still at like the very beginning, like when they're introducing everything. But I chose the really cute, adorable one that's called, I think, Terrymon is what it's called. It's so cute! I can't even stand it. Did I literally pick one just because of how cute it was? Yes, I fucking did. But it also has a wind attack, so I'm not doing too badly. Just so you know. So I can grab my stuff and head to work. And I'll talk to you later. Hey guys. So it is Friday, finally. I just listened to podcasts yesterday. I listened to some Triple Click, and I listened to Reading Glasses, but I never actually listened to an audiobook. I just listened to Reading Glasses because it's good and it was fun. Today I do plan to listen to the next book in the in Victoria Schwab's middle grade series, the one with the ghosts. I think this one's called something Tunnel of Bones or something like that. So I'm gonna listen to that today while I'm at work. So that should be fun, and it'll be quick and everything. So that's exciting. I did do some reading yesterday, though. I did like read my physical book, which is European Travel for the Monstrous Gentlewoman, and I am on page 160 right now. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little bit slower than the first one. The first one I also think was like maybe 400 pages. This is like 700 pages. So it's a lot, but I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. And I think it's gonna be really fun. We just met Irene Adler, which is one of my all-time favorite characters, but only in, like, so far the only time I've really loved her is like Sherlock BBC, because they're the only ones that did it right. Everybody else screws it up, and it's like, oh my, even in this they're like, oh my god, she was the love of Sherlock's life. No, she was not. John Watson is. You fucking morons, have you not been paying attention? I just it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Anyway, but yeah, also I decided today that something I want to do, because I've been wanting to do it for a minute, is I'm gonna paint all the pages of all these books. Some of them I read, some of them I haven't, but I just think it's gonna be fun, because I love painting my book edges, and when I do it, I just do a bunch at one time, and then I don't do it for a while, and then I do it again. And yes, a couple of these have tabs, like Legendborn, so I'm gonna have to take the tabs out to paint the edges, but that's okay. I just want to do it so bad, you guys. I love doing it, and I'm not very artistic and stuff, but I love doing stuff like that. It's just, I'm not very good at it. But painting book edges is so easy and simple, and it's just like really therapeutic, I think. So I think that's just something that I need right now with all the stress and all the stuff that's going on family-wise. I guess I'll just tell you, my brother-in-law passed away. I mean, it's a little bit more than that, because he was killed. So, and he's only like 18, so it's pretty bad. And so that's what's been going on the last few days, is just waiting for like to get the official notification and figuring out arrangements, and just, you know, that's the kind of thing that's going on right now. So that's why I've been kind of and probably will continue to be a little because we still don't really know when we can actually do things and all that, just because we're still waiting. So yeah, that is what is happening. That's why everything kind of sucks right now. My cat jumped in my lap. It's so cute. He like just jumped in my fucking lap, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, so anyway, gonna paint my book edges today, gonna listen to that audiobook while I'm at work, and apparently I'm gonna pet my cat. I also need to go by the library and take a couple books back, so I'll be doing that today as well, and I'll update you guys later. Hello, it's Saturday. That wasn't good, hold on. It's Saturday. I need to warm up apparently. Whatever. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway. So remember how I said I was gonna do my edges? Well, me and Seth ended up watching a movie last night because we were kind of just in the mood to like laugh. We didn't want to watch, a lot of our shows are like super depressing sometimes, and with everything going on, that just wasn't the vibe. So we watched an Adam Sandler movie last night, because that is, you can't be sad when you watch an Adam Sandler movie. You just can't. It's just not possible. We watched Mr. Deeds, if you wanted to know. That was one of my all-time favorite Adam Sandler movies when I was a kid, because like, he had a fountain that let out Hawaiian Punch. That was so cool. When I was a kid, I wanted one so bad. I just remember that so hard. And then Emilio is literally the most precious human being in the entire world. I love him so much. And don't give me shit for liking Adam Sandler movies. Like, I literally don't care what you have to say, because I love Adam Sandler and I love those movies, and they were my childhood. So like, yeah, my parents let me like watch whatever I want. So like, when I was a kid, I was watching Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy, that was like one of my favorites too, 8 Crazy Nights, Mr. Deeds, Billy Madison, like the trifecta basically, like the best ones, you know? But I've seen like almost all of his movies. I'm like, I really love Adam Sandler, and I know he can be kind of problematic and everything, but like, again, it was just like my childhood, you know? And I just really love those movies, and they're great. So yeah, anyway, so we watched Mr. Deeds because we wanted something funny, and he didn't want to watch Billy Madison, which I think is stupid, because Billy Madison is probably the funniest one. Yeah. So I was like, okay, whatever, but I'm telling you, it's so funny. But yeah, anyway, so it was late by the time I got in here to do stuff. So what I did is just, I went ahead and like put washi tape on all of the edges, but I haven't actually had the chance to paint them yet. So just because it was too late, and I didn't want to like, because you also have to separate the pages, and that takes forever, and I did not have time to do that before I was like, I'm going to bed because I'm tired. So yeah. And then this morning, I already have gone down and started my laundry in the washers. and then I'm just waiting on the timer, and then I'm going to go down and switch them to the dryer and get that done. And then I have my tattoo appointment at 11. It's like 8:45 or so right now. So yeah, I have my tattoo appointment at 11, which the tattoo place is like right down the road now, because I live closer to my job, and my job is like right by my tattoo parlor, which is really cool. So I'm like 5 minutes or so. I want to do Flash Fire, which I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to. But I already did The Extraordinaries, and I did like this, I think it was this color that I did for The Extraordinaries. But for this one, I really want to do, you see the very light blue that the two boys are? I want that color, but I don't have that color. Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab, which is the middle grade ghost books that she has, and I really did enjoy it. I didn't like it as much as the first one. I just think that, I don't know. I think just the fact that she didn't know what was going on at first, like, and it was all, and I think the villain in that was like so fucked up. Whereas this one, there was an antagonist, but it wasn't necessarily a villain, and it was like a sad story, so it was kind of more depressing than just like plain fun. So, which I mean makes sense. We're talking about ghosts here. Obviously, these are dead people, but you know. But I did really enjoy like the location. The setting was Paris. I really want to go to Paris, guys. So yeah. So I gave that a 4 out of 5 stars, and I'll update you guys later. Guys, so it's Monday morning, and I just wanted to end this reading vlog. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. So yesterday was Sunday, and I usually don't vlog on Sundays just because it's like my one day off with my husband, and we kind of just hang out and do whatever that day. So yeah, yesterday we went to Target, and I got some skincare stuff because I have pimples, and I'm not good about taking care of like my face, and so I'm trying to get better. So I got this Neutrogena Hydro Boost cleansing gel, which is dermatologist recommended. Also, it said it was really good for sensitive skin, which is what I have, so I got that. And then I also got the Neutrogena Hydro Blast water gel moisturizer, and yeah, I'm doing that now. I also got my tattoo, if you can see it. It's probably backwards, sorry about that, but it says it's all candy canes and pine cones and epic and awesome, which is a quote from Wolfsong by TJ Klune, which is my all-time favorite book. And yeah, so I have that tattooed on me forever now, which is I'm so excited. I love it. And yeah, so that's that. And also yesterday I got this delivered, Sword in the Stars by A.R. Capetti, I can't say it right now, and Corey McCarthy, which I read the first one, Once in Future, and I loved it, and I've been wanting to get the sequel for a while, but I was waiting for it to come out in paperback. Finally did. I finally got it. I'm really excited. I am now on page 70 of this, and I'm really enjoying it. I stopped reading European Travel for Monstrous Gentlewoman. I got up to page like 200 something, like 216, and I was bored. So I checked the audiobook out from my library instead, and I'm going to listen to it today at work at 3 times speed. So I'll be done in like 5 hours. So that's going to be what I do for that, because I cannot. It was awful. Also, while we were at Target yesterday, I got a candle. I'm not a Scorpio, but this one smelled the best. It's water, and it's like a sandy beach smell. Mine was like vanilla, and I was like, I like vanilla, but like I don't want a candle of vanilla, so I got a Scorpio, which is fine. It was like $3. It was in the dollar section at Target. And then I also got this coloring book, because the other day when I went to Michael's, they had the Crayola Super Tips on sale for $9, like a set of 50, and I was like, hell yeah. And then I was like, I need a new coloring book, so I got this, and I'm starting to work on this picture. I've got like this tree done, and I'm like just working on that. It's really fun. I really love doing it. It's really relaxing. If you didn't know, you should definitely color, because it's great for you. So yeah. And then I did also, the other day, I did a bunch of sprayed edges for my books. I'll show you guys that in the next vlog, just because I am about to have to leave and go to work. But I just wanted to end this vlog, and yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys next week.